Welcome back to the Kentucky Opera Center. We're giving you an upcoming preview of the Kentucky Opera's 70th season and a preview inside the production of La Bohème. We're kind of like, I feel like taking everybody right now, like behind the curtain of how things are coming together, joined once again by Director and CEO Barbara Lynn Jamieson. I'm with Kelly Kitchens, the stage director, and Chapman Williams, who plays the lead character, Rodolfo. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Thank you.
Pleasure. You know, Kelly, I told you I promised you the first question, right? Sorry. How do you stage something like this? I mean, La Bohème, it's so known. Like, how do you even go about approaching this?
The story guides you, and the characters guide you. What's at stake? What's the scenic event? What do the characters want? How are they going about getting what they want? Every moment on stage is a composition and a picture that expresses story and objective and need and relationship. So you start there, and then I think the best way to work is collaboratively. So I have some ideas, and the scenic design sort of tells you certain acting areas, but then you get in the room with your ideas, and what the most fun is when you get to the room with these extraordinarily talented
I was
artists.
going to say, you get to work with Chapman here.
And you bring it together and decide, okay, what do you want to do with this? This is my idea. This is what I think will work. And I'm right. And so then you get in there and you just start working and collaborating, and then ideas just sing. Now, sometimes ideas don't make it to the stage, right? But you have to try.
Well, you got to try them, because it may be magic, and you don't know.
You don't know which one's going to make it. And then, so it's such a collaborative art form, and when you get extraordinary artists, then it's your heart soars.
How did you tackle and approach Rodolfo?
Rodolfo's an old friend.
Oh, good, good.
This is only my second time singing him, but I often say that there are only a few characters that I need no prep work for Rodolfo. I understand him. When he's happy, I'm happy. When he's sad, I'm sad. So it's very easy for me to play his truth and to find his truth and to try to bring that to life and find a balance between what's on the page and what we want to do, and how does Chaz's Rodolfo differ from Pavarotti's Rodolfo, or anything like that. So it's a mountain, but it's fun to climb it.
And what's so great about this production is, to have that collaboration. You all are making it so relatable, right? Like relatable to an audience now.
I think that's been one of the things that we've really tried to focus on, is to tell this story that is an old story with today's glasses, and to try to find a way, because relationships are the same. Context changes, but relationships are the same. People have always been people. And so we try to get down to the root of it, and everyone has ideas, and we bring them all together, and it's been a lot of fun. And Kelly's great at creating an environment that feels safe and productive to say, let's try it. Let's audition a choice. Let's try to do this thing. It may be different than what you came in with, because Mimi had an idea. So let's try Mimi's idea, and it's magic. Oh, wow. Let's try Rodolfo's idea. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's go back to Mimi's. You know what I mean? So it's been really fun. It's been great.
So super curious about how do you go all out, in full performance for dress rehearsal, or do you give 50%? How do you not blow your voice? How do you not I know you want to leave it all on the floor every day, but leading up to big performances, how do you keep some reserves in the tank, so to speak?
That varies from person to person and role to role. I feel like a dress rehearsal should mimic live performing. So for me, dress rehearsal is, let's see how it is, because at the same time, you have to know what it's like to sing the whole thing, especially a role like Rodolfo. It's a stamina thing. So you have to know, can I get to the end?
There?
It's like running a marathon. At some point, you have to run the marathon before you run the marathon. See, it's these behind-the-scenes things where you kind of peel off the layers of the onion that are just fascinating, I think, to people. And you talk about how it's coming together and what you've seen so far. You're saying it's so relatable that it's almost like watching something on Netflix, right?
Absolutely.
But in a good way, not a train wreck Netflix, good Netflix.
Absolutely,
right.
It's very relatable. And one thing I wanted to say too about these characters who come to the stage, when you're talking about a marathon, these are athletes on the. These are athletes.
When he described that, absolutely.
And we don't sing bohème with microphones. We sing. They are rehearsing a full voice that fills that hall with and over an orchestra without any microphones. They're really pacing themselves, and yet keeping it so intimate that we can find it relatable. That we can fall in love with these characters and be joyful when they're happy, and just weep when they are sad.
Very well said. Yes.
Very well
We
done.
forget too. No microphones.
No microphones.
Fill the space, you know, feel everything. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to kind of take us here and give us this preview today. And remember, only 5 performances of the Kentucky Opera's production of La Bohème. To get started, learn more information and get your tickets, go to kyopera.org.